I want to talk about a local story that popped up on the Atlanta Journal-Constitution yesterday, the AJC.com. The author of the article joins us live, Allison Hahn. Allison, good morning. I'm in a better mood now that you're here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I was shocked by that. I'm going to read the headline. Potential sale of landmark Atlanta Federal Building could jolt downtown. What's the building that could be sold?
So this is the Peachtree Summit Federal Building on Peachtree Street. Big old 30-story building that houses a ton of federal agencies right in the heart of Atlanta.
What? All right, so this is historic. It's very recognizable if you've seen the picture. I didn't know that federal buildings could be sold. Who makes that determination whether or not to sell or not sell a federal building?
So who makes that decision comes down to the General Services Administration. I believe Congress has a say in it. Right now, the building isn't on sale, though. It's just been recommended to go on sale. Actually, yesterday's list that included the Peachtree Summit was the second time in the last few months that this building has been recommended to be done away with, essentially. First, the GSA put it out on one of their list of 8 places that they recommended for accelerated disposition. And then yesterday, the Public Buildings Reform Board put out a list of 11 places across the country that they recommended to be sold, to be moved, to consolidated, whatever. The PBRB has no actual decision power in this. They just make the recommendation, but their recommendation definitely comes with a bit of weight, even more so after this being the second time that this building has been recommended to be sold.
What about the Peachtree Summit building is leading these jurisdictions, these branches, these councils to determine, hey, this should be sold or this could be on the chop? What is dragging down the Peachtree Summit that it's all of a sudden a saleable property?
Yeah, so the key words that really stood out in the report were underutilization and significant deferred maintenance. About 30% of the building is vacant at this point per the General Services Administration, and the building has not been kept up with very well. And according to the report from the PBRB, it would cost more to do all the maintenance needed to get this building fully up to date and running to the best it should be than the building is even worth in their estimation.
Do we have any idea if this is for sale, what it could fetch on the open market?
Honestly, not sure because, like I said, it depends on with the deferred maintenance, with the fact that all of these federal agencies who are the tenants right now, the expectation would also be that they will be moving to the Sam Nunn building. So taking out all those pretty hefty tenants, that would also likely drive the price down.
Interesting. And I'm just trying to think. We're talking to Allison Hahn from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution on the Mark Arum Show. Potential buyers, like you have a federal building. Who might want to buy this? Someone that leases business space? Is someone that might want to make it condos or apartments? Like, what could the future hold for this longtime landmark building?
Like I said, that really depends on whether the decision stays with to keep these federal agencies in the building, which has been the discussion at some point when the GSA first mentioned this building for accelerated disposition. They actually mentioned not moving the tenants out, but then the PBRB report that came out yesterday was like, hey, we're going to move them to the Sam Nunn building. And I was talking with AJ Robinson, the CEO of Central Atlanta Progress yesterday, and he also kind of echoed the point that it's not really going to look good for the sale of this building if all of these key tenants move out, especially when you throw in the factors of literally the government is saying this building is behind on maintenance and it would be crazy expensive to get it back up to where it needs to be.
Allison, I'm going to blame my frustration with my my email verification because I've been mispronouncing. I can't read my own handwriting. It's Allison Mon from the Atlanta. Yes. I'm so sorry, Allison. I'm going to blame it on my elevated heart rate because of the IT struggles here. Allison, really thank you for your time. Great piece on the AJC.com. And if you get any more developments on the story, please keep us posted.
I certainly will. Thank you so much for having me.
Allison Mon, MAWN. Allison, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. I'm already out of star of the show. I'm running. Longhorn just raised his hands. Mon, I can't read. I should have been a doctor. I cannot. I have the handwriting of a doctor.